All right, you were about to say the other thing.
Well, the other thing, and I watched this live. I didn't watch a lot of Raw, but I did see the main event. I said, let me watch this because I was so fascinated with how they would handle this, and unfortunately, it was even worse than I thought it could be. Austin Theory and Seth Rollins at the end of the show, but everything that led up to that was Seth Rollins and Bobby Lashley.
Yes, and it was, again, we said it's nice when they have a recurring story thread throughout the program to keep you invested. That's old-fashioned television. Nothing wrong with that, but the problem is that it was building this fucking deal with Seth and Lashley, and again, now Seth, I'm trying to keep track of whose side I'm supposed to be on. Because Seth had already done a promo and was, in his bizarre gimmick or character or whatever they want to call it that they've given him. But now he's being nice. And not only are the fans singing his song, oh, whoa, or whatever I can't ever remember that tune. But now he's thanking all the fans for being behind him, his 10 years in the WWE, and the fans are lightly, thank you, Rollins. And, as you said, we've already heard from him. Now he's out there again with more singing and self-back-patting, but he's playing up to the people. And it was very slow. And on screen then, Mustafa Ali pops up to mock Seth Rollins, but is jerked off the screen from off camera by Bobby Lashley, and you hear the sound of fake beating upness. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. And then Lashley gets on the screen and accepts the challenge for the U.S. title. But if it wasn't funny enough already, while he's accepting the challenge, Mustafa Ali jumps back on him, so he grabs him and tosses him over a fucking equipment case.
Like a bag of shit.
Like a bag of shit. Just taking out the fucking hefty bag. And it was phony and funny at the same. Actually, it was phony funny. It wasn't really funny. Ha, it was just phony funny. But so then they go to a break, and then they come back and do a recap of Brock and Lashley from over the weekend. And then by the time they get this main event going, they got 15 minutes left on the air. Lashley jump starts it and bounces Seth all over ringside. And they're doing the thing. The match hasn't started yet again, so they can do all this crazy shit for basically, there's no rules against this now. The match hasn't started yet, so they can, with impunity, they can do these things, the word I was searching for. And then the referees and security come out, and Lashley's all over him and runs him into the post, tears up the announce desk, and puts Rollins through the fucking desk. And then the referees and Adam Pearce make Lashley leave, so he does. And Seth is still selling on the floor. So now, remember, I thought it was Brock had turned heel on Lashley because he just attacked Lashley for no apparent reason. And then people said, well, he's still mad from 9 months ago. Okay, people say I carry a grudge. Well, okay, so then he didn't turn heel. He just attacked Lashley, but now we still thought Lashley was supposed to kind of be a babyface, but now Seth, who's been the heel, stop me when I'm wrong, Brian. Seth, who's been the heel, is now talking nicely to the fans and has just been goddamn annihilated against every law of human decency by the guy who was formerly a babyface, right?
Think.
Okay.